Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Woo! Top of the morning to you. Good morning, everybody. It's a low turnout today. Low turnout. It is Monday. Y'all won't own it today. Y'all was like, we don't feel like being here. We ain't got no reason to be here. I get it. I understand. Merry Monday to everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Hope y'all are here having a good time. We're going to do like they do in church. Pray for those who want to be here, are unable to be here. Pray for those on their way, that they have traveling mercies as they come forth to the show. Welcome to See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to get up in the morning. And give y'all way too much of my personal business. It is a Monday. Today was a struggle Monday. A struggle Monday. I struggled to get up this morning. I realized yesterday that I had to get up this morning, and I was unhappy about it. I was like, Lord, I got to get up tomorrow. You ever had those days where before you go to sleep on the day before, you realize you ain't going to want to get up the next day? Now, when I went to sleep on Sunday, I knew Monday morning I wanted to still be asleep. I was already able to foresee into my future, look into what I had going on, and know that I would rather be asleep. But I'm up for you all. And that's what I'm here for. I get up for y'all. I get up every morning for y'all, give y'all a lot of my personal business. Just got to go over what's going on in my life. Sometimes other people's lives. It's just a lot. I do a lot. But I'm so happy to be here with you all one more time. Glad to be in y'all's service one more time. So if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you watched this show before and you found it not robbery to come back and watch the show again, I appreciate you, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I definitely appreciate that. We're running out of April. April is almost done. I think they get ready to start a new zodiac sign. I think this is the bull sign. The Tauruses. No, the bull sign. It was a solid car by Ford. I think that's the only thing I respect about the Taurus. It was a solid car. The Ford Taurus never really let you down. You could keep a Ford Taurus for 45 to 50 years. You could ride that Ford Taurus like a bull. That Ford Taurus was a solid car. But anyway, the only thing that stays the same on this show, if you've never witnessed it before, it's a conglomerate. It goes up and down, left and right, side to side. Only thing we know is going to happen is going to be a left turn eventually. And so let me go ahead and prepare y'all for that at that point. If you are coming here for good Christian values, solid Christianity, nothing but Jesus, not on this show. Maybe on stage, but not this show. Don't necessarily do it. So you might want to look somewhere else. If they don't get bad, it's not bad. It ain't gonna be no cussing. I still don't cuss. It ain't gonna be no gratuitous sex. There may be some innuendo, but I'm not gonna flip out a genital. Just let y'all know this is a balls free show. So you ain't got to worry about that. BFS, balls free. Anyway, let's get back into the show. In the building today, man, the first three people that speak to me, I speak back to. The first three people that speak, they, of course, get the mythical medals, the M&M's. So let me go ahead and get those out this morning. Winning the bronze this morning is my girl, Janice. Janice with the bronze this morning. Janice, if you're nasty. Winning the silver is TT, Tiny and Tasty, Crystal Pannell in the building. And winning the gold medal, man, my man, Denzel Gold Glover. Denzel Gold Glover this morning. Big shout out to Denzel. Seen him this weekend, hung out with him for a little bit. Denzel Gold Glover in the building with the gold, TT with the silver, and Janice with the bronze. Almost getting the medal. Ida, she gets the IDA, gets the aluminum fourth. Good work on it out there, Ida. Also in the building this morning, Lynette Smith, good morning. Christine Simons, good morning. Wilberta, how are you? Sandra, Lasha Unda's in the building. Staris, Carlita, my man JP, what up though? I got some words. I'm going publicly admonish JP in just a few moments. Dolores is in the building. Shannon's in here, and Melissa Kuta. Told y'all it's a light Monday. I don't know if Friday threw y'all off when I just went live from the projects, but it's a light Monday, and it's okay because it ain't a lot of y'all. I ain't got to do a lot of show. We'll just run it like that. There's fewer y'all, fewer show. Mondays are all about my weekend recap. Mondays are always about my weekend recap, and I had a pretty good weekend. Pretty good weekend as far as work wise. Saturday was, I guess, the highlight of it. Saturday, I was able to go out and do the Float Over Fear 3K run, Portsmouth Public Schools and the YIMCA, the YMCA. Good morning, Ms. Riddick. The YIMCA and the YMCA. The YIMCA is the YMCA. The YIMCA and Portsmouth Public Schools put together a 3K run walk out at Churchland High School in Portsmouth, and I was able to be the MC for that event. It was great. They had over 1,000 participants come out there and run/walk. A lot more walking than running. A lot of people listen, and I preached this all over the microphone as people were coming to the over the microphone as they were coming to the finish line. It's not how you started. It's not even how you ran the race. How did you finish that thing up? And a lot of people walked that race, but they got to that finish line and they sprinted across. A lot of people ran. Then you could see in some people that they hadn't run in a long time. A lot of those people that ended up running near the end, their gait was a little wobbly. Their feet weren't separate. It was a lot of thighs that weren't prepared for racing. It was a lot of thighs that was like, we stand together. Don't try to separate us. And they did that kind of stuff. But they did really well. I saw some people. I don't know what I'm gonna do the math really quickly in my head. And by in my head, I mean on Google. To what a 3K is. A 3K race, I don't know how much that is in miles. We never 1.86, 2 miles. It's a 2 mile run. A lot of those people ran that 2 miles in a ridiculous amount of time. I'm talking about once we said go, I seen them come across the finish line. I thought they had cheated. They came through so fast. 1.85. I got 1.864, Melissa. But they ran it so fast. I was like, did y'all even, how did this? I wasn't prepared for them to come through the finish line. They came through, then they weren't even breathing hard. They were just like, whew, a quick jaunt. There's no such thing. That's not a quick jaunt. If you out there just running those many miles for fun, I got problems with you and your personality. I don't know why you're like this. Why are you like this? I need you to finish running 2 miles and look like you just got off the Underground Railroad. I need your heart to be pumping. I need you to be bent over. I don't need you to be able to come and talk to me after you just ran 1.864 miles. Good morning, Shay Rhonda. Thank you so much for coming in. She came in like a real business meeting. Sorry I'm late, and I'm going to have to move out. I love to see some of y'all on Zoom conference calls. I bet y'all are amazing. But that was great. And the main goal of that, I always like to highlight, we talk so much about a lot of the negative stuff that happens in Portsmouth, but we talk about, I think I could do 2 miles in under 30 minutes. But they did it under like 4 minutes. It was crazy. We like to highlight a lot of the negative stuff that happens in Portsmouth and the school system itself. But this one right here was an effort to help people get free swim lessons. They end up giving free swim lessons over at the YIMCA, the YMCA, And the kids were able to sign up for those. They gave a $10,000 check to the YMCA so that the kids could get free swim lessons, and we can help prevent drowning. A lot of people. It's amazing as it is in this area, as much water as it is in this area. We are almost an island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense. I know, crazy. So many people in this area cannot swim, have no idea on swimming. And it's not just the women who are afraid to get their hair wet. It's not just the ladies with the protective styles. It's a lot of people out there, guys, both. A lot of people do not know how to swim. Swimming is not a skill that everybody has. And so they are offering free swim lessons to the kids in the schools. That's crazy. Ain't even no water in Indiana. They making them swim in Indiana. Ain't even no water out there. Here we are on oceans and rivers and bays and creeks, and can't nobody swim. I miss solid pool days. Pools used to be what you wanted as kids. My son is a pool guy. My son loves a pool. He don't care what the hotel is. Bed bugs, roaches, bat. He's fine if it's got a pool. As long as the pool is on point, he's all right. Now, Tam, you hit on something there. You hit on something right there. There's two different types. There's ocean swimming and pool swimming. Ocean swimming is a whole different type of swim. You got to be a strong swimmer before you try to trek out there in that ocean. That ocean don't play no games. I'm gonna tell you right now, get past my knees in that ocean, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Once it gets past the knees, I'm turning back around. Once it knees, matter of fact, I ain't been in no ocean water in a long time. First and foremost, I don't really like the beach because I don't like dirt. I don't like dirt. I don't do dirt. That sand is nothing but dirt. I don't care if y'all do go and get the chemical composition of it is different, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Sand ain't nothing but a bunch of sand. It's just over glorified dirt. It's over glorified dirt. Now, Carol, Snoop, you spell sightings wrong. You spell sighting as if they're getting a ticket. If they out there giving sharks tickets, Virginia Beach is terrible. Virginia Beach, that lets you know Virginia Beach will give anybody a ticket. If they out there citing the sharks, then that's terrible. There we go. You corrected it, but I thought you were saying I've been to Virginia Beach. I know they'll give anybody a ticket. So they out there writing the sharks a ticket. That's crazy. Now that's a weird thing to be scared of. I'm scared of octopus. Now, of course, octopuses is not a word, but I do know you went to Norcom, so I'll go ahead and ignore that. There's no such thing as octopuses. There's just octopus. And that's not the same as having 8 women. That what your uncle said. You know, I got that octopus. No, hey. A woman come up to you and tell you that, you gotta watch out. That's what them Siamese twins got. That you gotta watch that. But my aunt used to say that's why she wouldn't go out on the boat, because she couldn't drink all the water out there. That don't stop you from buying a case. You can't drink a whole case of water. You still got a case of water in your house. Octopus is the plural octopus. There were 12 octopus in the ocean. That is, octopi would be one. Singular is octopi. One lonely octopi. But you can also go octopus. Whatever, got more legs. Are you scared of anything? And LaTroy, we know because of your current status, you don't care about any octopus. Now, a dictionary is all for you. But an octopus, you don't, there you go. I knew you were going. No, that's not it, LaTroy. It's not it. And I know you don't actually care. I can't believe you scared of octopus. Now, what about squid? Because a squid ain't nothing but an octopus with a different name. Squid ain't nothing but octopus with a different name. Are you afraid of squid as well? Nobody pay attention to LaTroy. Everybody pay attention. LaTroy is hilarious. If I had to do a whole show, if I had to have a guest host, it would probably be LaTroy. Just because LaTroy's point of view is ridiculous. I love it. So that's how I started my day. That was first thing in the morning. People out running and walking. Will, listen, Will, what you're not going to do is come in here and talk about my brother. So everybody knows I'm my only child. But I do have a brother, and now my brother has a brother. So I don't know how that makes him any relation to me at all, but just to keep down the confusion in black homes, he becomes my brother too. So I have my brother Ross, and now Ross has a brother, and Ross's brother's name is Jason. And when he went to go meet Will Johnson, who, first of all, I'm glad you're here, Will. The city of Portsmouth has not sung so harmoniously as they did when they came to choir rehearsal with friends. Will, that was a phenomenal event. I missed all of it, but I was able to see the highlights. Amazing. Now there was Will, I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a twinge of jealousy. Just a twinge, Will, because I've been living here most of my life. And a lot of those people that was out there, I couldn't get them to come to any of my shows. And Will, you got them. You had them in there. Oh, they was packed in there. And they was singing to the glory of God. And it was crazy because my brother Jason, lives in Petersburg, Virginia. He drove down. He drove down here. An hour and a half drive because Will was here. Now, if I call him and ask him to come and be like, hey, Will, come on down here. Jason, come down. Jason ain't coming. But he came down here to see Will. Now, I ain't even going to lie, Will. I was jealous until I realized that I left my meeting and came to the show to see Will. I came to see Will. I couldn't even be mad because I don't ever go to see me. I can go over my life and realize I've never been to one of my shows. I've never gone to see me. And I realized I also came to see you, Will. So I can't even be mad at nobody else for going to see you because even I went to go see you. Will Johnson, an Apollo legend. My brother Jason, I just happened to be walking up and I see somebody that looks like Jason. I'm like, man, that look like Jason and it look like his wife. And it happened to be Jason. Look at TT. TT even wants you to come back. Says we need another show. TT has never told me come do another show. She see my show. She's like, that's enough of that. She's never been like, come back, do it again. No. That's how it is, Will. That's how people treat me. I see Jason and it really is him. I say, oh man, I'm just here to speak to Will. I meet up with Jason. I'm already hurt that he came to see Will and not me. Then we go inside and he was like, I really want to take a picture with Will. And I think what he thought Will, I think what he thought is that I was going to help him skip the line. It was a line to take pictures with Will. Me being who I am, skipped it. I went right up and skipped the line, went up, gave Will a hug, embraced him as a brother. One love. I skipped the whole line. Jason comes to me, he's like, I really wanted to take a picture with Will. I think he thought I was going to help him skip the line. I was like, oh yeah, well, the line right there. You didn't even come to see me. You didn't care enough about me to come visit me. You think I'm going to do something for you? You think I'm going to help you skip the line to come see? No. You can go stand right in line. You go stand right in line. I skipped the line because I'm me. I think Will stopped taking a picture with somebody. I skipped the line because I'm me. You know, I was like, who gonna stop me? Who gonna check me? He thought he was gonna get in there. Oh, there goes my true brother, Ross. who didn't even let me know he was there was gone. I made him go stand in line. Go stand at the end of the line. Matter of fact, let a couple of more people get in line, then you get in line. So Will is taking the picture with Jason. When Will sees Jason, Jason say, hey, that's my brother. Will then taps Jason in the heart. At which point Jason informs Will, hey, I'm a heart transplant recipient. I don't know if that makes it a little more sensitive. I don't know if you lose a nipple when you have a heart transplant. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they still creasing you right down the middle. I think they used to go right down the middle with it and open you up. So I don't know what happens in a heart transplant. I ain't never really asked Jason to bear it all. I ain't been like, Jason, show me your chest. So I don't know what's going on in there. I'm pretty much sure it's toe up in there. I'm pretty much sure this right here. I'm sure that ain't right no more. But I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if you're allowed to hit people in the chest that have had heart transplants. I don't know if it's still sensitive. I don't know if he can wear silk. I don't know if that's going to be an irritant. So Will hit him in the chest. When Will hit him in the chest, Jason let him know, hey, I had a heart transplant. It's pretty much Mince barbecue in there. I figured. He was like, hey, I had a heart transplant. Will was like, you really had a heart transplant? And then I had to let Will know, not only did he have a heart transplant, we as a family really didn't have the money to pay for his heart transplant. Well, so we still on payments. He got like a Rent-A-Center heart. So we still making payments on that heart transplant. Like it ain't 100% his yet. That thing ain't even really his yet. And I was like, I had to ask Will, can you imagine the pressure you live under knowing that your heart payment is due and you really don't have the money yet? Any day now, they could come in and repossess it. That's crazy. Can you imagine you sleep late at night, man, and they bring in the heart tow truck? They come right in and take that thing out while you sleep. What's crazy is it's like the cars. Like the first time I heard somebody, tell me about how used cars, they put that stop on, like you can't even start your car if you don't make your pay. It was a young lady told me, I swore she was lying. The young lady hit me up, was like, listen, hey, I need to borrow some money because if I don't, man, if I don't make my car payment, I ain't gonna be able to start my car. I thought she was lying. I thought it was a lie. I thought it was a lie from the pits of hell. I was like, I ain't never heard what in the good times is happening here. When they got one of those on Jason's heart. Like, if he don't make his heart payments, they just be like, let's cut it off. They flip the switch. They'll flip the switch on it. I didn't know it. I had never heard of them cutting the call. That's the craziest thing ever. But I'm going to tell y'all one thing about me. If I had one of those cars with the automatic cutoff, I'm starting it up. If I'm low on payments, if I know I'm going to miss a payment, not cut my car off. I'm going to let it run. Usher said it best. I think that you should let it run. It's the 17th and you ain't made your car payment. I just let it run. Man, gas, I don't care about the gas. I can get more gas. I can't just get another car payment. Another tank of gas gonna cost me what, $50? Car payment. Usually, if you got it from Auto Connection, your car payment probably what, $830. No, they gonna. I'm gonna pay this I'm gonna pay this $50 over anything. Car gonna run. I'm never cutting it off. Going everywhere I go, go in the grocery store, whatever. I'm running the risk because if somebody steal it, I ain't got to pay for it no more anyway. I think that you should let it burn. You'll approve. They approve it everybody because they'll come and get it. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. If I ever buy a car from one of them places, Mac, Lil Joe, any of them, I'm taking it right to a chop shop and having them take all that stuff they put into the tracker. They put that tracking device in there, the auto cutoff, have them take all of it off. Now regular car dealerships don't have that. Like if you go into Bannister, Nissan, or my favorite, if you're from the Maryland, DC area, my favorite car dealership out of all of them is Coons. I just believe black people are doing themselves a disservice from buying cars from Coons Auto. If you go into Coons Auto, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? The first time I saw it, I was mad. And not only do people go to Coons, they get the little license plate. They get a little license plate cover. Bought this proudly at Coons. Well, what are they doing? Hey, you in words? You ain't got the money to buy a car from a legitimate dealership? Well, you bring it on down here to Coons. Coons cares. Coons for you, Coons. Cars for Coons. 1-800-1877 cars for Coons. 1-877 cars for Coons. You know what? I had the Underground Railroad up and jumping a lot faster. If Harriet Tubman had got her cars from Coons. Coons Auto. It's not for the Watts. That thing is Coons Auto. I can't do it. I refuse. It's gotta be some other. I don't care how low the price is. I don't care how low that price is. I'm not buying from Coons. Not doing it. Not doing it. Now the highlight of my weekend, of course, I did a birthday party for a young lady, a 75th birthday party. It was turned up. It was all the Geritol you wanted. As a matter of fact, they actually had a rub down session. You put a little Bengay on you. I know that's the preferred. Some people do it. I'm not gonna wear it. It don't matter how much pain I'm in. I'm not putting the Bengay on. I'll put on some Ben Straight, but I ain't putting on no Bengay. I can't do it. LaTroy, you can wear all the Bengay you want. Because LaTroy let you know I'm in the game. I've been gay. No, sir. It's not for me. I remember I used to get in trouble in elementary school. Because we had, this was middle school, I think. We had one of the PE teachers' name was Dover, Mr. Dover. Now, because his parents weren't worth child abuse, because his parents weren't worth a darn. Mr. Dover's first name was Benjamin. That's right. That man's name was Ben Dover. Dog, let me tell you something. He hated for me to come to class. That man's name was Ben Dover. I was weak. Sharon, I don't know if anybody remembers Mr. Dover, but that man's name was Benjamin Dover. Ben Dover. Who allowed it? Did nobody in the family think, no, let's not name him Ben? That right there, I'm gonna tell you one thing. He was destined not, and I think his parents did that. I think his family was into a lot of crime and nobody was going right. If you want to keep your son out of jail, that's what you name him, Ben Dover. The daddy's like, I finally had the son that I wanted, but this life of crime is too much. How do I keep him out of jail? I know. I'll name him Ben. And here it goes. Ben Dover will never go to jail. Sharonda, you a lie and a half. I don't know what you was thinking. Maybe because you was innocent. But they've been bending people over for a long time. The bend over's been real. Listen, Greco-Roman wrestling is nothing but bend over. That's too. Listen, that one of the things you can say whatever you want to say about the Romans, but Greco-Roman wrestling, never. I'm never participating in that. They didn't wear no uniforms in the original Greco-Roman wrestling. That was all butt naked. I'm all for sports. But if I show up to a Greco-Roman, if I was living back there in Greece and Rome, and they be like Clytius. No, you don't want to be Clytius. That sounds too much more like clitoris. And then that Clytius. No, that's not it. Sir Cletus, you will be entering the arena to wrestle with Cassius, the Great. The Cassius, the stiff. I'm like, okay, I got Cassius this week, no problem. I'm finna bid up on him. I got it, no problem. Y'all give me my little singlet or whatever. Give me my little give me my armor. They be like, there's no armor necessary. This is Greco-Roman wrestling. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need no armor. Well, give me my toga. I'm going in. I'm toga ready. No. The joy of Greco-Roman wrestling is that it's done naked. I'm sorry? Yes, two men and just no garments in the middle of the arena. Naked. Wrestling. Nope. There's no way. There's no way we both coming to the event naked. Wrestling's already suspect. So you want me to bend over on all fours, get on the ground on all fours, and then he gets right behind me and he just puts his groin right there on my, okay. No, I'm good. I quit, coach. I quit. We can stand up. The stand-ups is fine. But when you tell me to get down on all fours, I quit, coach. I'm out. Quit. Then I had to do my weekend. My weekend was good. My weekend wrapped up yesterday when me driving down to the great city of Greensboro, North Carolina, to pick my daughter up from college. She didn't have exams this week, so she's home early. Their last day of school was May the 3rd, but because she finished all her exams, she didn't have to stay. So I went and picked her up. I jumped in the truck, drove the truck down, and realized my daughter got way too much stuff. What up, Gary? My daughter got way too much stuff. I had my whole truck was full. There was so much stuff in there, I didn't even get to bring her back. She's still down there. Got to go back and get her today. I ain't had no room to put her in the car. Whole truck full of stuff. She took too much stuff to be in college. I don't know why she had to take her entire life down there. But she got everything. It was crazy. I didn't leave my daughter. She rolled back with her mama. But her mama had another vehicle full of stuff. Why do you have two vehicles full of stuff to go to college? It's crazy. But Snoop, I don't understand. So Nala needed the whole student body to come help her pack up her room. Little boyfriend was there, and I always give him credit. Let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of pimp juice my daughter is on, but this poor little white boy, he's been indoctrinated into black woman. He might go. They say when you go black, you never go back. He might go white just to get right, because my daughter is running that young man to death. That young man is getting run like a Kentucky Derby. It's ridiculous how she treats that young man. That young man was there vacuuming the room out, sweeping up stuff, just doing all kinds of stuff. His experience has not been, she is running that young man. We went to, after we got everything packed up, we went to go get something to eat. And she was running that young man. Listen, I've known my daughter her whole life. I've never known her to need a refill on her drink. We go out to eat, she get one drink, she cool. She ran that poor boy to the soda machine so much. If he would have had an Apple Watch on, he got his steps in. She ran that poor young man back and forth to that soda machine. I just looked. But then I realized that used to be me. All she did was make that young man do all the stuff her daddy used to do for her. My daughter ain't never did nothing. Oh, there go IT. Y'all hold on. IT, we adding up. I be prepared. I just don't know when it's coming. I know it's gonna act up on me. I just don't know when. But if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You understand what I'm saying? That was in the Bible.
If you stay ready,
you ain't got to get ready.
That's a biblical.
That's biblical.
I didn't realize how spoiled my daughter was. That girl ain't never had to do nothing in her life. I realized that Xander is doing all the stuff that I had to do. And I know it is because I be feeling out of place. I feel out of place when because I don't have nothing to do. All the stuff I used to do, Xander's doing it. She got that boy so trained. Let me tell y'all, this was so crazy. She was there. She had her friend Jade. And she had her friend Sawad and Jade. Those are her homegirls. They all, the three of them, thick as thieves. All of them was like, hey, Nala, we're going to go. We got Nala packed up. They were like, we're going to go grab something to eat. We're going to go to the wing spot. It's a wing spot right there on campus. So she's like, we're going to go to the wing spot. I drove over. I was like, I'm going to drive on over. I'll meet y'all there. Nala said, no, I don't want wings. I said, I'm going to get Chipotle. Nala's like, she didn't want Chipotle. So Chipotle on campus. Tell y'all, it's too much. I would have never got out of college. So she got the Chipotle on campus wing spot. Nala wanted Indian food. She's like, I want to go to the Indian food place. Whatever works for you. Whatever makes you happy and sets you free. They got in the car. So why Jade and Nala got in the car with her mama? They left Xander. Xander still wanted to come with them. Xander ran to the restaurant. He didn't walk over. He didn't ask for a ride. He ran to the restaurant. He wanted to make sure he was there when Nala got there. That boy ran to the restaurant. I don't know what kind of monster I've created. But he ran to the restaurant. Never in my days of ever have I ran somewhere over a woman. I feel sorry for the boy. I'm concerned. I don't know if she's beating him. I don't know what's happening. That boy ran to the... Listen to what happened. He ran to the chicken restaurant. There's so much to unpack there. There's so much to unpack about her having that boy run to a chicken restaurant. There's so much to unpack. So much. She out of control. I don't know what I did, but at some points I'm proud of her. But it's wild out here. So she's home, and I'm giving her till Wednesday. She got till Wednesday to chill out, just vegetate, just do whatever, get your mind off of it. And then she got to go get a job. And I know this is going to be difficult for her because I've never talked to her with such harsh words. But because she going to have to go get a job. She's going to have to go get a job. And I don't know. It's the only thing I can come up with. She getting ready to go to work. She got to go to work at this point.
She's 18 now. She gotta get a job. And I know it's gonna hurt when I break it to her. She gonna have to get a job, and you know what? She gonna have to start working. She gonna have to drive. Now, the one thing that she got, all these other college students is still in college. She got to go get on that job now. Beat all these other college kids home. She got to get there. Got to get there. Outside of that, was a great weekend, man. I thought about it. I watched the NFL draft. And let me tell you something. Caleb Williams went number 1. All of that stuff. But I'm gonna tell you the athlete that I was most impressed with. I'm gonna tell y'all the athlete that I was most impressed with. It was, a lot of people think that, you know, linemen aren't impressive. A lot of people are not impressed with linemen. A lot of them are like, oh, linemen. But if you watch football, your lineman is where it happens at. The linemen are the ones who make your team. Anybody who knows about football knows linemen are the ones. I saw some film on a lineman. And when I talk about protecting your blind side, this lineman protected the blind side in ways I've never seen before. The skill, the agility, the way that everything was handled. Pop, pop, pop. It was I've seen some blocking, but never quite like this. And I got film. I got film on this particular lineman, and I actually want y'all to see this work. It's this boy's mama. Let me tell you something. This boy, Olu Fashanu, why all these pop-ups? I feel like 1960 on AOL. Why is all these pop-ups? Olu Fashanu's mama, listen here. She put it down. She did not allow that girl anywhere near her son. I'm going to come back in a second to make sure it's there, because I knew that was going to happen. She blocked that girl in ways I've never seen blocking like that. If he can block anywhere near, if he blocks anywhere near as well as his mama does, let's look at this. Let's take a look at it. Y'all got to see it, because she was phenomenal. Let's take a look at it. Let's go. Oh, wait, play. All right, there he goes. He's getting the phone call. Look at her, surprise. A horrible shoe selection. She got the moo-moo on. Get a girl over there. All right, let's get in here. Nope. No. Okay. No. Nope. Nope. Back that up a little bit. Yeah, my boy. He is in there. Let me give him another hug here. Moo-mooed up. I didn't even get dressed for this. Yeah, you stay right back there. Look at her turning the complete back to her. Look at him. He's completely protected. Ain't letting her in for nothing. She lucky she got on the couch. Try it again. I'll hug you, but you stay over there, though. Yes, sir. No, you ain't getting over there on him. Nope. I'm in there again. Oh, look at that right off. Yeah, you get on up there, baby. Hold on. Let me slide. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got this on. I notice a traditional African garb. These shoes are horrible. Yeah, you see him, baby. You see our baby. Yes, sir. I birthed him. Yeah, you stay over there. Get on out this picture. Woo! Quality blocking. Y'all saw it here first. Y'all saw it here first. Listen, not today. He was like, you won't get in here. Not today. I loved it. The box out was classic. The Cowboys could use it for sure. You won't get in there. Now, here's my thing. The girlfriend should have known this ain't your moment. The girlfriend should have known this ain't your moment. What the girlfriend should have done was look at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson gave the blueprint for girlfriends on draft night. That girlfriend was with Russell Wilson on draft night. As soon as he got drafted, he married Sierra. She was trying to solidify her place. But there's no guarantees. I think Chico DeBarge told us, nah. No guarantees. Oh, his mama is in. Wherever he moved to, his mama is moving into. The Jets, his mama's on her way to New York. There's plenty of Africans in New York. She is on her way. Classic. Well done, Mom. Well done. Last thing for this Monday has nothing to do with my weekend. Just want to ask this question. Now, while we got a lot of ladies in here, the ladies are engaged in the show. Ladies are engaged in the show. I love the feedback the ladies give. I had to go. One of the shows I had to do this weekend, I had to dress up a little bit. And every now and again, you walk past your mirror naked. I got out the shower. I was swinging, doing what I do. Must be a playground because I'm surely swinging. And I walked past the mirror. And didn't like what I saw. It's not till you walk past the mirror that you realize what's happening behind you. You never know what's going on behind you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I got no butt. There's no butt back there. It's ridiculous how that's happening. And I'm cut high. I'm cut into my mid back. I got no real shapeage. I don't know how I've never been a purveyor of man butt, so I don't know how man butt is supposed to be shaped. I know woman butts got the curvicatures. You got the curvicatures of the woman butt, and mine just kind of does this. Mine just kind of, I got like a Nike swoosh going on back there. I gotta just do it, but don't do it, you know? So I was concerned, and I looked, and then I was like, man, I should get in shape. Then I thought to myself, why? What's the point? Why exercise? Why get in shape? All I got to do is buy a body shaping garment. There's a very, very close friend of mine, very close friend. She calls them a hold me tight. She said when that lady puts on a hold me tight, that's that outfit, that lycra or whatever it is, that tight spandex that keeps all of it in. Y'all call them body shaping garments or magic. What are the magic suits? Body magic. All of those things. Y'all put those on. Waist trainers. Y'all put all those things on and y'all slim right on down. And I see now that they got the waist training wife beater for men. And I'm like, man, why get in shape? Just slap one of them on. Go out in the streets with one of those. Gary, I'm not listening to you, Gary. Gary, you dedicated your life to the gym. You swole all up. You got muscles on muscles. Ain't got time for all that. And because of your size and girth, Gary, well, pause, first of all, no Diddy. Because of that, Gary, people will probably ask you to help them with stuff. And they got a sofa that needs to be moved. Oh, ask Gary. Gary got plenty. Yeah, Gary can pick up a sofa. Get Gary to pick these TVs up. People will ask you to do all kinds of stuff, Gary. If I stay out of shape, somebody ask me to do nothing but eat. People invite me out to dinner. Anybody asking me to do nothing physical. So let me ask the ladies this. You meet a guy, things going smooth. Great time. You looked at him. He's all that you wanted. You be like, look at that body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. And you know, you end the date and you tell him to come in for a hug. You hug him. And you be like, oh, I didn't even know you did security. Is that a bulletproof vest you wearing? And you're like, no, that's my body shaping garment. What's up, K-Mac? Ladies. Body shaping garments on men. What we got? Is it a yes or a no? A yay or a nay? Snoop, you called it. We got crickets. See, they don't want to answer. Good morning, Kelly. Body shaping garments on a man. Are you okay? Fernita says it's a no for me. K-Mac says some men need it. I'm not saying that we don't need it. I'm not saying that it's not necessary. But how do y'all feel? Like, ladies, y'all can wear them. Y'all like, oh, it's okay. I got my homie tight on. I'm good. I got my body shaping garment on. I've shaped it. Jamila said, just don't let me see it. Christine hit him with a no. I heard that one. That was a no. That's how that was said. Kelly says, no way. Carmen says, I got no problem with it. See, here's my problem. Here's my problem. This is where men, here's my thing, fellas. We gotta start fighting for ourselves. These ladies ain't playing fair. They not letting us win in any situation. They can throw on wigs and nails and eyelashes and eyebrows. They can put on makeup, body shaping garment. They can be 17 different people a week. But we got to stay who we are. We got to stay true to who we are. They don't want to be dating a lie. But yet they fibbing the whole time. Let me go. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all it's gonna be a see you in the morning. When y'all come on, I'm gonna be full dreadlocks. I'm talking about full dreadlock. Bam. I'm going ahead. Listen, if you can't achieve it, weave it. If God ain't do it, glue it. If you can't grow it, sow it. Let it go. You fellas, I'm telling you, fellas, let go of the stigma. Be who you want to be. If you want to make yourself look like the Rock Johnson, do it. If you can't face it, lace it. Come on. I just, if you can't face front, you get a lace front. That's all I'm saying. But y'all don't want the guys to do it. Y'all don't want the guy. Y'all don't want the guys to get in on it. I'm all for it. I'm getting ready to go on Amazon right now. Next time y'all see me, boy, listen, I'm gonna be slim as a mug. Don't hug me though. I'm telling y'all, because when I get home at night, I'm releasing like an emergency raft. I'm telling you that right now. I'm releasing like that little thing that come off the side of a plane every time. That's what y'all gonna hear when I go to bed. I'm a floof. I'm gonna put on that floof, and I'm gonna be all right. Z, no matter how many people under my floof. Me and my floof, we're gonna be all right. I'm not working out. I'm getting that floof. I'm gonna eat everything I want. I'm gonna tell y'all that much. I gotta go work a cruise in July. I'm gonna be the safest one on that cruise. In case of emergency, I'm gonna let go of that floof. You're like, oh no, ship's going down. Floof. I'm floating it on home. Floating home, I'm on floof. Don't you mess with my floof. Don't you mess with my floof. News, weather, and sports. News is the same. We already talked about sports a little bit because we talked about we talked about the draft. The NBA playoffs are going well. Unfortunately, LeBron and them won a game, so they haven't gotten swept yet. But Kevin Durant got plenty of time to go home and comb his hair now. Plenty of time to go home and comb his hair. Because he's been swept. Anthony Edwards, man, playing fantastic basketball, scored 40 points in the game. 7 3-point shots. Was amazing. He's a phenomenal basketball player, Anthony Edwards. Some believe that he's Michael Jordan's illegitimate son. I'm not going to say that, but there are people who believe it. The Knicks were able to beat the 76ers and take a 3-1 lead, and even though they're about 31, they had to sweat it out at the end. The Indiana Pacers beat the Milwaukee Bucks, who have nobody playing for them. Giannis is hurt. Dame was hurt. Middleton got hurt. Matter of fact, mid-game, the Pacers called me and asked me if I felt like playing. It was crazy. But that's how that went. So you still got playoff basketball if you're into that kind of stuff. The Celtics play the Heat tonight. The Celtics with a 2-1 lead in that series. The Thunder play the Pelicans. No one cares about the series at all. The Thunder have a 3-0 lead, and the Nuggets return back to Denver to play the Lakers tonight at 10. If you stay up to watch that, you're good. Bobby Portis got ejected. That game was crazy. They had nobody playing for Milwaukee yesterday, and Milwaukee still stayed in that game. I think Boston's going to win it all, but the Nuggets are tough. These is not Chick-fil-A nuggets. These is definitely McDonald's nuggets. They are tough. The Denver Nuggets. Weather's supposed to be hot out here, so get yourself together. Throw a little deodorant on. Deodorant. I met somebody who said that they don't have to wear deodorant, and I don't know if I trust them or not. I had somebody literally tell me they don't get musty. They're like, I don't even own a deodorant. I don't have to put it on. I stay fresh no matter what. Stay fresh all day. No deodorant. Just naturally fresh. Then I was like, I think there may be something wrong with your sweat glands. I believe your sweat glands is broken. If you don't ever sweat, your sweat glands are broke. Sweat glands broken. You gotta listen, you might not get musty. I don't care who you are. You might not get musty, but you got to get a little twinge. Got to be a little taste. You at some point you smell like a 9-volt battery taste. You got to. Just a little bit. It's got to be a little reminder. A little reminder's got to come through. And I know women take a lot of showers, but there's got to be at some points. So at some point, you got to be like, hey, you got to get a little musty. Just a little bit. Just like, I don't understand. My detergent say it's got 72 hours. 72 hours of protection. How do I know? How would I know? 28 at the most is what I should be able to get to. I should never get to the point where I know that I've got 72 hours of protection. That's a long time. That's 3 days. That means I put this deodorant on Monday. I'm going to wait till Thursday to see if it wore off. No. No. Now, some people might smell like natural. So here's my thing. Do you know you musty? So you could be musty and not know you musty because you think you still smell good because it's just you smelling. So just like when I cook something in the house. When I don't cook something in the house, I go outside. I go outside for a little bit, walk around outside, let my nose get used to outside. Then I come back in the house so I can see if something smell bad. That's how I know. When you in it, when you cooking it, you in it, you think the house smells okay. Then you go outside, you find out It won't write in there. When you go to a perfume place, they give you them coffee grinds. So you gotta smell the coffee so that you can smell the different one, because you gotta reset your nose. You always the last to know that you musty. Musty hits you last. I get it. 72 hours later, here you go, finding out. Faquita said a fox smells its own hole. Okay. All right. I don't know if that's a mother to daughter talk. I don't know if that's a woman to woman. A fox smells its own hole. That, baby, let me tell you something. A fox smells its own hole. So now I can just imagine all the ladies sitting around the house doing the sitting V stretch, just making sure you're a fox smelling your own hole. All right, I'm out. It's been great, man. This Monday, you know what we do? We got to master Mondays. Mondays are mastered. If we master our money, the rest of the week knows that they don't stand a chance and they got nothing on us. We are standing in victory at the beginning of the week. That's what we're doing right now. We stand, even if you're a Cowboys fan, stand in victory right now on this Monday. We're going to show the rest of the week what's up. We're going to go out there and have a great day. I'm hoping it works out for everybody today. I hope your day is amazing. It's just as amazing as you are. And if not, we'll try it again tomorrow. But we're going to make the best of it today. No more workouts, Jay. JP, ain't no workouts. It's all body shaping garments. That's all we're doing out here in these streets. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. If you want to support the show, make sure you share it. Let somebody else watch it. And if you want to be a sponsor of the show, $1 a week is all we ask. Cletus Comedy is the Cash App. You can hit us right there. Cash App, Cletus Comedy. Y'all see what it is. I'm out. Until next time, man, make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll be back here again on tomorrow to do it all over again. This has been See You in the Morning. I'm your host, Cletus Cassidy. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Yeah.